Is it just me, or does it seem rowdy by the elevator over there? Did something happen? Probably someone got it working? Whoa.
Hinata-kun.
Hajime, I was waiting for you, you know? Huh? Why were you waiting for me? Monokuma said he'll be presenting something when everyone is here. Monokuma said that? Uh-oh. He's glaring at the bathroom with eyes full of abnormal malice. Is he really that upset that he can't take a shit? Take a robotic shit. Hajime, were you safe?
私は
Apparently Monokuma has something to say, but I have an odd feeling about it. I only have a bad feeling about this. Where were you? I swear, making an overlord wait. Very well, but this won't happen a second time. Okay, you're the boss. Did you tell Akane what you wanted to say? Yeah, I'm pretty sure she didn't want to hear it, but I'm the only person who could say it. Good on you. Good on you for, doing something that you felt had to be done. Apparently, Monokuma has something to say. Okay, man.
No.
Is Fuyuhiko alright? I think he was trying to flirt with me. Do you think that was flirting? Wow, it kinda really that. I don't even know what you call that.
あのね
Okay. It's probably something terrible again. Terrible. It'd be much better if it was just terrible. You have a point. Hello there, little twerp. What do you want?
Yo! How are you guys doing? Were you able to get a general idea of Strawberry House's side?
Strawberry House's side? That's a strange thing to say. It sounds like there are other buildings. Yeah, he already implied this earlier, right?
Of course! That's why there's this thing called the contact elevator.
Ah! There must be a Grape Tower! Contact elevator, you say?
Even though it's an elevator, it's a big mistake to think that moves vertically. This is an elevator that travels along a rail, so even moving horizontally is easy as pie.
Then does this elevator go to a different building? That kind of defeats the point and the purpose of an elevator, right? Elevator. Elevate? Elevation? This is like horizontal. Whatever.
That's right, to Grape House.
Grape House?
The Fun House is an enormous building that's made up of other buildings. Well, we can worry about the details when we get to Grape House. I'll be going ahead.
I don't really get it, but he just wanted to tell us to go to Grape House this time, right? And that we must ride that elevator, right? What should we do? We just have to go for it! The only way we can overcome this situation is to make a move. But still, What, you scared? Oh, hell nah! Why are you saying that in front of Miss Sonia? Fine to fucking go! I'm not scared at all. Well, I don't have it as bad as Kazuichi, but I do have a bad feeling about this. Kazuichi might be more worried about the elevator. But we can't just stand here and do nothing. Alright, let's go. When I pressed the grape button next to the door, it immediately opened. We stepped onto the elevator and off we went to Grape House. Why are we taking the elevator? Because there's a door over there with a giant grape on it, so does that also lead to Grape House? Or does that lead to Grape Tower? Is this already moving? If so, that'd be awesome. How so? I mean, it's not vibrating at all, right? This is probably a really high-performance elevator if it's not vibrating all that much. Maybe it's not actually moving. Alright, let's open the door and make sure!
なりません。
You cannot! That is too dangerous! After staying inside the vibration-free elevator, eventually, the door in front of us suddenly opened. It appears we've arrived at our destination. So, this is Grape House. No matter where I look, everything is plastered with grape patterns. I was already fed up with the strawberry patterns, but this is also unpleasant.
Okay, welcome to Grape House. Now then, allow me to explain the Grape House. Ta-da! This is Grape House in its entirety.
Okay, I see. Wait. Hang on. So that circle part, that's Grape Tower, right? And we know that it links to Strawberry Tower. Doesn't that make like a castle? If you think about it. Is this Nezumi Castle in disguise?
So, let's start explaining the first floor. Aside from the fact that there's no final dead room, it's basically no different than Strawberry House. Just like how there's a Strawberry Hall over there, there's a Grape Hall on this side. And when you go through the Grape Hall, that means there's a Grape Tower. The second floor of Grape House is the same as the second floor of Strawberry House.
Okay, so 10 rooms, enough for us.
I prepared 5 guest rooms of different types along with a relaxing lounge. But the main attraction of the Grape House is obviously the third floor. The Monokuma Archive! Everyone loves the Monokuma Archive. If you want to know about my proud accomplishments and contributions, feel free to study the literature here. Now then, this concludes the tour, but I believe it'll be difficult to understand if I just explain with words. So you should all use your own 2 feet to check out the inside of the building. That's all from me. Any questions?
Like, I'm starting to get hungry. Where's the food anyway?
Is that necessary?
What are you saying? Of course it is!
Well, it's supposed to be an escape game, so how can there be any tension if there's no time limit? So, I've decided to use your stomachs as the time limit!
What do you mean?
Well, simply put, it means kill someone before you starve to death.
What the heck?
If you're planning to kill someone, I highly recommend you make your kill as soon as possible. It'll be too late if you get so weak you have no energy to kill.
Hey, hold on! Starve? Damn it! How much more of this do we have to take until he's satisfied? Oh, was he serious about there being no food? No way! That's the one thing I don't want! Uh-oh. Watch out for Akane the killer. I don't mind starving as long as I can eat! Just let me eat already! The definition of starving. As soon as she learned there was no food, she was overcome by anger. Hunger! Obsessions are truly annoying. But at least try to stay calm! Now's not the time for you to panic! Well, being loud here isn't gonna help us, so for now, we should explore the inside of this building too. After all, if you don't give up, you're sure to find hope. Isn't that right for you, Hiko? Yeah, that's right. Then let's get started. The same pairing as before is fine, right?
Yeah.
Hold on! This time around, I really want to pair up with Miss Sonia. She already left with Gundam. Looks like you're being avoided, not just rejected. Kazuichi, I understand that you're feeling down, but we better get going. Hakane, you too. How much longer are you gonna stay shocked? Come on, let's go. With heavy steps, everyone left to explore Grape House. Now then, where should we start? Since we're on first floor, it might be okay if we start with Grape Tower. So you're saying you're going to start with the most suspicious place? Alright, let's start with the Grape Tower! Let's start with the Grape Tower! Anyway, let's find the exit. Damn it, there's no way I'm gonna let myself starve to death in here. This is totally a castle, right? Oh my god. Those are some ugly That's not how grapes work. They don't look like freaking bowling pins. Oh my god. Jesus. Hey, what is this? Oh! Oh! What? What is this muscular bronze statue? It's probably an ornament, but it doesn't fit the ambience at all. Oh, there's a name written on here. Ogre? Does that mean it's a statue of an ogre? Why is it wearing a sailor uniform? What is going on? What is going on? So there's a bathroom here as well. Regardless, I still cannot shit. That's the only downside to this body. The only downside? Your optimism is praiseworthy. Hang on though. Well, how come we can only ever examine the male one? That is so strange. Okay, well... Look at that statue! I'm starting to feel a little excited. But why is there a statue like that in a place like this? Wait, is this creature inside this building? I don't think so. This is probably in the hall just to garnish it.
Huh?
Garnish? You mean like a food garnish? Is this food? Is it tasty? It's not food, it's just a decoration. Yeah, Akane versus Sakura. I would love to see that. But seeing how Akane can't beat Nekomaru, maybe it would be better to watch a fight against Sakura against Nekomaru. Starving us like this seems pretty straightforward for Monokuma. Piece of shit! How dare he pull such a dirty trick on civilians? It's Monokuma, okay? Dirty Tricks is his middle name. Ew, why are those grapes white? Grape Tower is beyond this door, right? Just like at Strawberry Hall, I only need to press this button. Alright, leave it to me! Nekomaru raised his voice and vigorously slammed the button more times than he needed to. It's not opening. Huh, that's weird. When we were at Strawberry Hall, this should have opened. Don't tell me it's out of order. Find time for it to break down! Well, it obviously shouldn't. Did you hear something? And that's when Nekomaru started shouting. Huh. It's a little delayed, huh? The door opened. But what was that pause just now? Why didn't the door open right away? Is it something to do with the elevator? Like the elevator has to be on the other side before the door opens or something like that? So this is Grape Tower. The structure of the building doesn't seem all that different compared to Strawberry Tower. Yeah, you're right. The building is the same circular shape, and the ceiling is just as high and hard to make out. However, this wall is green. Strawberry Tower's wall is red. Well, speaking of different, there's something blatantly different over there. You mean the Usami? Yup, grapes. Yeah, no shit. But what's truly different is what? Could it be the pillar? Is it because the pillar? Oh, the decoration seems a little bit different here, right? No, okay. The door. On the Grape Tower door at the far back, there's a strawberry image on there. A strawberry door inside Grape Tower. That sounds complicated. It's like the opposite of Strawberry Tower. So, I think they're making you think that these two doors are the same door. But I mean, what they could really have is a room in the middle connecting the two towers, right? So, not necessarily the same door. As I recall, there should have been a grape image on the far back door of the Strawberry Tower. So on the strawberry side, there's a grape door, and on the grape side, there's a strawberry door. That's even more complicated. However, this time, this door might connect to the outside. It's obvious by looking at this map, since there's nothing beyond the far back door of Grape House. If so, the only thing we can do is try it! Hold it. I heard what you guys were discussing, but it'll be pointless to even try, I think. What did you say? Before we get to that, why are you here, Chiaki? Weren't you with Nagito and Kazuichi? You like me? Yeah. Oh, does that mean... Oh, I'll take that as a compliment that you're not exhausted around me. It's exhausting to be around those two. So you ran away. Yeah, hey, come join us. Come join me and Nekomaru. It'll be fun. That door doesn't lead outside. I think it's pointless to even try it out. Definitely. Definitely, you say? Okay, if it's definitely, then she's right for sure. It's rare for Chiaki to be that certain. I have a good reason for that. I think I found out the secret of the funhouse's structure. The secret of the structure? Want me to tell you? Do you want me to explain it to you? Only if you're actually gonna tell me. Well, pay close attention to each house's relationship to its respective tower. It's connected, right? First, try to remember the first floor of Strawberry House. From the elevator, Strawberry Hall is on your left-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Strawberry Tower, right? On the other hand, Grape House. From the elevator, Grape Hall is on your right-hand side, right? And if you walk along it, you'll end up at Grape Tower, right? Now, here comes the main point. With those two buildings... Oh, so you were here all along? Oh, come on, not now. Hey, Chiaki, don't go running off on your own. You disappeared so suddenly, I was worried about you. Kazuichi, Nagito. Thanks to your disappearance, I was left all alone with Nagito. Was that annoying for you? Hell yeah, it was. I don't want to be alone with a creep like you. I see. So it's not just Hajime. You don't trust me either, huh, Kazuichi? Hey, are you okay? Have you stopped trusting other humans? Well, yeah. Thanks to you, you bastard! Huh? Oh, you all came. Good timing. We didn't have to waste any time gathering people. That was quick. I thought your investigations would take more time. There aren't many areas to search, and we didn't find any good clues. Right now, the only thing I found out is... There's seriously no food anywhere! This ain't funny at all! And the worst part about this is that they got those grapes and strawberries all over the place, but there's no food. I heard that it's super painful to die from starvation. Before that happens, why don't we, the hamsters that Gundam carries around? You imbecile! What are you implying? I'm sorry! Kazuichi, you should be grateful to Sonia. If you'd gotten your hands on my 4 DDDs, your body would be incinerated by hellfire. But are the hamsters going to be okay without food? He probably carries food around with him 24/7, right? Fortunately, The flowers blooming in Strawberry House's indoor park are cursed flowers from Hell's Garden. As long as those seeds are there, the 4 DDDs shall not lose a single hit point. I am relieved to hear that. Now then, let's listen to your reports and see what you guys have found. Personally, I'd rather let Chiaki continue her talk, but... oh well, I should listen to what everyone has to say. Is it fine if Gundam, Fuyuhiko, and I represent our teams and give the reports? Yeah, I don't mind. Rejoice, mongrels! I've discovered something that you fiends will be happy to hear about. Yes, our team's discovery is number 1. We shall not lose. It's not a competition, guys. I think their priorities are off slightly. This ain't funny at all. There's seriously no food anywhere. Instead of talking about food all the time, how about you try to find the exit? Exit? Is that tasty? This chick, even the inside of her head is full of drool. I'm sure the others already know, but let me tell you just in case. The second floor of Grape House also has guest rooms similar to the ones on the second floor of Strawberry House. Let me guess, there's also a phone. But instead of being covered with strawberry patterns, they're covered with grape patterns. Also, like the guest rooms, there's a similar lounge here as well. There's also a phone in the lounge too. However, instead of the grape button that was on the phone in the Strawberry House's lounge, there's a strawberry button on the phone in the Grape House's lounge. Now, I'm just guessing at this point, but it's possible that we can use those 2 phones to communicate with each other. So, the picture on the buttons show where each phone connects to. The picture on the buttons show where each phone connects to. That's probably it. This kind of setup, like, I'm assuming when nighttime comes, 5 of us, or like, I don't know how we're gonna split it up, but we're gonna have 2 teams, and we're gonna split into the Grape House and the Strawberry House, right? And then we can only communicate by the phone, and then someone's gonna die somewhere, and then like, we'll have to take time to get to the other side with the elevator, and the waiting, and the pauses, and all this junk. Kind of reminiscent of this show I watched before. And it's also a manga called Liar Game. There's lots of little team separation things going on in that one too. Personally, I'd rather let Chiaki continue her talk, but everyone's reports are important too. I should get those over with first. Sure. Chiaki, when I realized she suddenly disappeared, I couldn't believe she went to you of all people. And now everyone's gathered here all of a sudden. What's going on? You better not say I lured everyone here. Well, it's not like that. But you look like you already knew this place was important, so you were totally casing this area. So once someone is suspicious of me, anything I do will look suspicious to them, huh? What should I do? Forget it! You can't change their mind. It's done. We should first listen to the reports that the others have gathered. Okay, we don't have anything to report. Save the reports for last. Okay. What does Sonia think these reports are supposed to be about? It's all about winning. About the best report. Allow me to give you a brief report. Since I'm the one who made this discovery, it's just as important as I am. Okay, so it's not. Just hurry up and say it already. Well, it's about the 3rd floor of Grape House. Do you remember what Monokuma said about a Monokuma Archive on the 3rd floor? I actually tried to go there. Ooh! Like the name suggests, it was an archive full of stuff about Monokuma. It reminded me of those celebrities who build their memorial house in their hometown. Then it looks like we don't ever need to go in there, ever. Huh, also, I found a lost child at the Monokuma Archive. A lost child? Huh? Where did she go? Hey! Don't just hide! Come on out! Hello? So the lost child was you.
Right? That's how people react, right? Well, I had a general idea of how you would all react. It's okay. I won't be depressed anymore. I'm used to being treated so poorly. How sad. It's so sad to get used to it.
She seems a little tense. Did Monokuma bring you here as well, Monomi?
Yes, I'm so ashamed of myself for getting carelessly tricked by him. I'm a failure as a teacher. I have no right to get everyone.
Nobody here considers you a teacher to begin with. But I'm honestly happy that you're here. Hey, are you a complete stuffed animal? Is there any part of you that's still rabbit meat?
I'm expected to be food?
Oh, poor Monomi. Poor kid. Oh.
I feel like Candace Sparrow's there. It's like I'm being licked from head to toe. But it kind of feels good. What am I saying? That's not it, okay? Don't misunderstand, okay?
Monomi is into some kinky stuff. I don't know anymore. Okay, Gundam, what you got for me? Now then, I shall present to you my discovery. I won't let you say such nonsense like I forgot. Monokuma said it himself before we arrived here. He said there are ship parts in the funhouse. Could it be? Kazuichi and you lowly humans. Fall to your knees and show your gratitude to me, the overlord of ice of the destroyed world of death. Feast your eyes on this. Oh my god. Oh my god. Behold! A motor! It's a ship part. Based on its extremely small size, isn't that... That's just a radio-controlled toy! Allow me to tell you a little old story. I was born as a result of a union between a human and a demon, and my existence was shunned by both races. Perhaps it's because nobody has ever bought me a toy before, but I believe this is truly remarkable. I'm not asking about that! You mean the ship part that you found was just some radio-controlled toy?
You totally got tricked! I never said a single word about the ship being real. Stupid! Idiot! Morons!
Looks like we don't even have the strength to get upset. It might be better if we leave him alone for a while. So it was definitely a waste of time to believe Monokuma. If so, what he said about our student profiles might be a lie too. But our situation is getting so grim that I can't really focus on that right now. That was the last report, right? Then is it okay if I go now? This is what you mentioned earlier, right? About the structure of the funhouse? The structure of the funhouse? Well, I've come to a conclusion. The Grape Tower that we're currently in, and the Strawberry Tower that we were in earlier. I think they're actually the same building. The two towers are the same building, you say? I see. What makes you think that? Their positions. Inside Strawberry House, Strawberry Hall is on your left when your back is facing the elevator, right? But inside Grape House, Grape Hall is on your right when your back is facing the elevator, right? And so, if we think about it and put those two together, the The two towers are the same building, and each house connects to the center. That's the building structure that comes to mind. Oh, okay, that's actually a little bit different from what I was thinking. I was thinking the two circles were joined together. Okay, so now that we know the pause was for the other building's doors to shut or something, it's the same circle. What? Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are the same building? But that might be a possibility. Come on, take a look at the door. Isn't that strawberry image the same as the one on the elevator and telephone? Then, in the same way, wouldn't that image on the door also be showing where it leads to? If that's the case, it would mean that Strawberry House is beyond that door with the strawberry image on it. As well as the opposite, the grape door that was at Strawberry Tower would lead to Grape House. Meaning, we opened the Grape House door when we came in here. Meaning, depending on which door we use, this tower changes to either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower. Which means, when you look at the other side of the Grape Hall door that we used to come in here. Yep, the grape picture should actually be on here. Then all we gotta do is confirm it, right? If we can close the door from the other side. That might be impossible. Impossible? Why? Well, Hajime and Nekomaru were the first ones to enter the Grape Tower, right? What's wrong with that? When you two entered Grape Tower from the Grape Hall, didn't it take a while for the door to open after you pressed the button? So, just as I assumed. How'd you know? When I was walking around by myself, I went back to Strawberry House for a while. I felt like there was still something I missed when suddenly, the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of me. The door automatically closed? And afterward, no matter how much I pressed the button, the Strawberry Hall door wouldn't open. But why? The doors to Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower must be designed that only one can open at a time. Yeah, if you think about the lighting work, right? It's green now, but it was red earlier, so I guess they gotta like prepare for that. Also, the image on the floor. I mean, if both doors opened at the same time, we'd easily find out that both towers are the same building. If that happens, it wouldn't be a funhouse anymore, right? Then the reason the Strawberry Hall door automatically closed in front of you, was it because we opened the Grape Hall door? When that happened, the Grape Hall door didn't open because it was waiting for Strawberry Hall's door to close. If you think about it like that, it makes sense, right? Like, you're saying all this hard stuff I don't get, but aren't you forgetting the most basic problem? Food? Oh, okay. The color of the walls in Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are different, you know? There's no way they're the same building. You didn't notice? There are just lights on the floor being shined on the wall. By reflecting a colored light on a white wall, it makes it look like the wall color has changed. Well, then what about the picture on the floor? Is that different too? Maybe the floor is just a screen and the picture is being projected from beneath the floor. In fact, when you look at it closely, it's not a picture that was actually drawn on the floor. Oh, I see. Then it's safe to say they're the same building, right? But this is a very important problem, so isn't it better if we test it out? Sure, we can just like leave an item in here, right? Test? For example, we should leave something behind here and we'd all go to the Strawberry Tower. And if it's still there, we can conclude that they're the same building, right? Want me to stay then? You're not an object. No, that's impossible. There is a sensor preventing that. Sensors? Don't you feel it? There are countless sensors plastered all over the tower's walls and floors. Ah, because you're a robot. Why can't you notice them? I'm more surprised that you actually noticed them. My guess is that sensor can probably detect any movement within the tower. And when it reacts, it prevents the door from opening. I knew there'd at least be something like that. By the way, how good is that sensor's performance? It's quite high performance. It seems that I can even detect your heartbeats and breathing patterns. Then it'll be completely impossible for someone to stay behind. What about Nekomaru? He's a heartless robot. I have a motor running inside me. It's as good as any human heart. But if you're in sleep mode, that function will come to a stop too, right? Like you said, if I cease all functions with sleep mode, the sensor wouldn't detect it, but... Do you really need to go that far to test it? I won't tolerate any robot prejudice! Sorry, you're right. And once I enter sleep mode, I will not regain consciousness until the good night switch is pressed again, or if my chest alarm goes off. I'm a little concerned about being left alone in that state. It is far too dangerous. Even as an experiment, it is possible that we might violate the laws of robotics. Then why don't we just use this? My student handbook. Sure, yeah. I'll leave this handbook here, and we'll all move over to Strawberry Tower. And if, by chance, the handbook is still there, we can safely say that the two towers are the same, right? You're right, let's try this. We left behind Chiaki's e-handbook right away. So unlike the first time, they really haven't used their e-handbooks at all in this one. Then we left the Grape Tower and made our way to Strawberry Tower. Okay. Come on everyone, let's go! Does Coach Nekomaru still get hungry? I mean, he's a robot now. Ask him yourself! Sleep mode is convenient, but while I'm sleeping, I'm utterly defenseless no matter what happens. Even I'm a little worried about being left alone in that state. Yeah, you're pretty vulnerable, right? And I can't see behind you, goddammit. Hey, why'd you create such an ugly looking building?
Like I said, it wasn't me! Well, you know, it already existed back when it was an attraction to the amusement park. But Monokuma's the one who modified it like this. It's all his fault!
You make it sound so easy. How much time and energy did he put into modifying a building like this? Depending on how different than, you know, from what it was like before, maybe quite a bit of effort. Including Nekomaru's functions, Monokuma sure does have a lot of useless technology. But still, Monokuma looks like he's pretty high-tech himself. Yeah, you're right, high-tech AI. After traveling from Strawberry Hall to Strawberry Tower, if the handbook is still there, we can safely say that the two towers are the same building. Yeah.
Huh?
It's better if we just hurry up and go check it out. Let's go. Okay. I wonder if we can go to the other floors first. It seems you're all being quite rude to Nekomaru. Have you never heard of the 3 laws of robotics? The 3 laws of robotics? I'm not familiar. Very well, I shall explain. If this continues, I will feel just awful for Nekomaru. But I think it's best if we head towards Strawberry Tower for now. You're right. Then let us discuss this in greater detail later. Okay, Sonia. Unexpectedly knowledgeable about robotics. If I get serious, I will not be captured by a mere sensor. But even so, doesn't that sound boring? Sure, man, yeah, whatever. Okay. I'll come for you. I'll come back for you later. Don't worry. Alright, let's go to the elevator yet again. You know the fact that the elevator doesn't seem to be moving at all? Isn't it quite suspect? Could it be that it's not us that's moving, but the towers themselves? I know that sounds really far-fetched, but I can't imagine an elevator without vibrations at all. I must say, this elevator is rather quiet. It is like the Toad's Wart. Oh, wait, never mind. Toad's Wart? What's she talking about? It doesn't feel like we're moving extremely fast. It seems it's moving very slowly. If so, the two houses might be surprisingly close. If two towers are connected in the middle, the distance between them shouldn't be that much. Alright, let's head over to Strawberry Tower. Do I need to talk to everyone again?
もしかしてよ。
Yeah. Oh! Hey. No, we already got this. Okay. Same stuff. But I think someone just grew up! Oh no! Oh no! So much despair! But it's okay, it's done. Bye! Whoa! Oh! I thought it was drooling for a second. Menacing. Oh my god, you can give skills? Hey! Thanks! Menacing Focus, Mono Coins, 200. Sentry Potpourri. Bye! Bye! Damn. Well, there you go. Let's start anew again. So, I think, different combinations of hope and despair apparently change it, so maybe this time I'll try maybe, I don't know, 5 hope, 5 despair? Maybe that'll give something? Sure, why not, right? Oh, how do we give it stuff? Do we just like... Oh, we can't give it stuff yet because it's not born. Right, okay, that makes sense. Okay, everyone, let's go check out the Strawberry Tower. Yup. Prettier god. Okay. Thanks. If we go inside the Strawberry Tower from the door inside Strawberry Hall, and if my handbook is still there, we can safely say that the two towers are the same building. Yup. The moment of truth. Yup. Press it. Wait. Step aside, you fiends. What?
古の時に交わした契約に従い、今こそ汝が力で我を救え。
Emissary of evil, in accordance with our ancient contract, the time has come to lend me your aid.
破壊神暗黒四天王
Pierce through! Supernova Silver Fox Sunday! So which one is it? Is it the one you're holding right now? It pressed the button? Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon, the door of destiny shall open. Wow, amazing! Your hamsters are truly skilled! Dude, Sonia is so in love with him.
現れたか
I see. Your eyes managed to follow Sunday's movements. As expected of the Dark Lady, you have my praise. When did she become the Dark Lady? Amazing! Truly amazing! You must have a strong, trusting relationship with them.
ありがとう
Oh, isn't that cute?
Huh?
You didn't need to bother making your hamster press it. You're just jealous. Just as I thought, it's taking a while to open. Considering what we discussed earlier, the sensor will confirm that nothing is moving inside the tower, then wait for the other door to close. At that moment, I heard a loud sound from the other side of the door. There it is! Look over there! The moment we set foot inside Strawberry Tower, Sonia raised her voice. When I looked at where she was pointing... It's there! The handbook! Yep, there's no doubt. This is my student handbook. If the handbook Chiaki left in Grape Tower is here, then that means... It seems we've confirmed it. Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the same building. And depending on whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, the tower becomes either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower. Then that door over there with a grape image on it. It's not the exit, but it appears it's connected to Grape House's Grape Hall. But it also means that we have no idea where the exit is. Well, I guess that can't be helped. There's no way we'd actually find the exit that easily. Well, anyway, I'm surprised. I can't believe you already uncovered a secret like this. Yeah, a secret that's really convenient for conducting a murder, don't you think? I can kind of see that it would become really complicated though. I'm not really good at thinking about spatial stuff like that. As expected of Chiaki, you're truly amazing. Normally, all you do is stare into space, but at times like this, you really pull through for us. Wow, what a backhanded compliment! However, why was this building designed so strangely?
There's probably no reason. It's simply because it's a fun house. That's all the reason Monokuma needs.
Who are you again?
Hey Monomi, why did you forget about me?
That reminds me. Whatever happened to the Monokuma announcement?
Huh?
What do you mean? According to my internal clock, it's already past 10 p.m. Huh? Is it that time already? Uh-oh. Nekomaru's clock is probably gonna be pretty important here. Despite that, why hasn't there been a Monokuma announcement? To make you forget the passage of time.
Allow me to answer. Every single day, up until now, I have consistently let you know when it's morning and night on this island. And thanks to that, you've all been able to live a normal life. Did you guys mistake me for some kind of pretty alarm clock?
Not the pretty part.
Oh, well, it's totally true that I'm pretty, but...
Hey, what are you trying to say?
For the time being, the Monokuma announcements are on hiatus. You can't go outside and there's no windows here, so it's not like it matters if it's morning or night. Also, I've been thinking of a little something to replace the Monokuma announcement. Boop 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 boop.
What's wrong with him? Well, if there's no announcements, we can just look at the clock. Both Strawberry House and Grape House have clocks in their first floor lounges. Even if I don't look at a clock, I have my internal clock, so it's no problem for me anyway. Uh-oh. There's a problem here. So I remember in the first one, a concern I had was that someone could change the clock, but then I realized it wasn't a problem because there were so many clocks everywhere, so there's no way that someone could change all of them at once, right? But here, that is a problem because we only have one clock on each tower and it takes a while to get to the other tower, so time might be a problem. And it's already past 10 p.m., right? I'm starting to feel sleepy after hearing that. Since we don't have food, it might be better if we rest and conserve our energy. For now, let's just decide our room assignments. Room assignments? Each house has 5 guest rooms, so we should first decide who's going to stay in which house. Why don't we make things simple and split them between the boys and the girls? Sure.
Hi.
Yes, let us do that. It's a little bit uneven though, there's only 3 girls left. That's a bummer, but, well, I guess it makes sense. Then ladies first. Now then, kittens, choose which house you would like. Kittens. Let's just choose Grape House. Staring at a red room is just going to strain my eyes. Then the men shall have Strawberry House. Strawberry men are known for passion. Chiaki is smart. If you don't want to strain your eyes, stare at green, not red. Also, each house has guest rooms of varying quality, right? Wasn't it 2 deluxe rooms, 1 standard room, and 2 crummy rooms?
とりあえずよ。
And we need to decide those next, huh? Well, for the girls, there's only 3, so they don't really need to. But there are only 5 rooms in each house, right? Then 1 guy will be left over. 1 guy will be with the girls? Then that means there's only 1 appropriate way to settle this. Appropriate way? Rock, paper, scissors, of course! Suddenly, the rock, paper, scissors battle between the 6 guys had begun. And the results... Sorry, I ended up winning so easily. Screw you! That's right, I totally forgot that Nagito is the ultimate lucky student. So I take 2nd place. That's fine. I was getting bored of always being on top. It's decided. You 2 will get a deluxe room. Now then, regarding the 3rd winner. Haha! It's me! I will be resting in the standard room. Me and Kazuichi are next. So I get a crummy room, huh? Well, it's better than rooming with someone. Can you not? Oh my god, I'm still gonna be with you here for a while, okay? Can you stop, like... God, these guys have no social skills. That's unfortunate, Hajime. You can rest in the lounge, but try not to catch a cold. Hey! The girls have spare rooms! Let me have one of those rooms! Hey, how about you Grape House girls? Did you all pick your rooms as well? Sleepover, everybody in the same room. Yeah, we did. We had a brief discussion and settled things smoothly. Sonia and I have the deluxe room, and apparently Akane wants one of the crummy rooms. Huh? Why'd you choose the crummy room? There's still a standard room left over. It's good enough for me. You guys might think it's pretty crappy, but it's a palace compared to my home. So there is a standard room and crummy room left. Yes! Yes please! Yes please! Hajime, if you would like, please use one of them. You can't do that! Why not?
Yeah.
I mean, it's dangerous. Hajime might be the traitor, you know? What are you saying?
Sonia-san?
What am I... Huh? Huh? We haven't doubted Hajime at all. Even I don't think he tried to trick us. It seems that you're the only one who thought Hajime is suspicious. Really? Of all people, you're gonna say that? You're gonna say that? Hajime, you can use one of our leftover rooms. Yes, yes. Thank you. I'll feel bad about using the standard room, so I'll stay in the crummy room. But even so, it really helps that I have a place to sleep. Now then, it's decided. We should turn in for today. It doesn't make any sense. That's what you get. And so, all the guys except for me ended up staying the night on the 2nd floor of Strawberry House. And all the girls, plus my leftover self, stayed on the 2nd floor of Grape House.
Jeez, just as I thought, I was forgotten.
Do you want the standard room?
Well, I'm used to it after all.
Okay. So, this is the 2nd floor of Grape House. Choosing Grape House was definitely a good decision. What do you mean? You see, Strawberry House is a quadrilateral, but Grape House is hexagonal. That means this place is far more spacious. It is quite a good bargain. For a princess, you sure do think about petty stuff. So sleepy. The deluxe rooms are the 2 rooms at the far back, right? Is it okay if we go already? The 2 rooms at the front are the crappy rooms, right? Hajime, you use the room next to the lounge. So the standard room across from the lounge will remain unoccupied. I shall prepare nameplates for our rooms later. I shall also include portraits of everyone's face. You don't really need to draw our faces, but the nameplates might be a good idea. And good night. After reaching the limits of her sleepiness, Chiaki staggered over to her deluxe room.
ごきげんよ
Now then, I shall retire for the evening as well. Good night, everyone. Good night. See you tomorrow. After exchanging good nights, everyone went into their guest rooms. I should get some sleep too. I think I was assigned to the crummy room that's next to the lounge. We haven't explored here yet though. Is it okay if I... Yeah, no sleep. Yeah, that's true. No sleep equals bad detective work. So... Okay, we got a wine bottle, wine glasses. What the heck is this? Oh! That's the hexagonal area, but they don't let you in. They block it off. Then we're not really getting extra area at all. It's blocked off, goddammit. Okay, okay. Okay. Just checking. I'm not staying in this room. Isn't this, the doors are so small, okay, but they're double doors. I don't understand. Okay. We don't know which one Chiaki and Sonia are in, but we'll know tomorrow when Sonia makes her nameplates. This is a surprisingly shabby guest room. It's a little cold in here. The draft coming from the door is making me hungry. But I shouldn't be talking like that. For now, I need to endure it no matter what. No matter what happens, I will definitely prevent a killing from happening. I won't let Monokuma get what he wants.